just so you can kind of see what the scope of the problem is here today, if this thing will work. So this is an overview. We have about 7,700 convicted sex offenders in the Oregon system right now. That includes people in prison, people in the community on probation, and people on parole who've already served their sentences. Now, I want to be clear that this statistic, and all the statistics I'm using, only reflects the felony population. So there's also a large misdemeanor population of sex offenders that we provide services to on a regular basis. The 7,700 offenders represent about 16% of the total population. We have about 33,000 people under supervision in the state of Oregon right now. And we have more than half of our total sex offender count is incarcerated in prison. That's 27% of the total prison population. This is something that gets into how much things have changed in the last 10, 15 years with sentencing guidelines coming into effect, Measure 11 coming into effect. Some of these get tough on crime kind of initiatives have really started moving the population of the prison much more toward person-to-person offenses, and sex offenses are the largest portion of that population right now. This is really starting. Sex offenders make up 44% of all Measure 11 cases. These are cases where the minimum sentence is 5 years, 10 months in prison. Many times we see sentences much longer than that. Now, when you're looking at dealing with sex offenders, there's been a lot of research that's gone into what works. You know, how do you work with people, and how do you help people be successful after they've been convicted and sentenced of a sex offense. And so these are some of the keys to success. Stability is number one. Having a place to live, having something productive to do with your time. These, by the way, are also keys to rehabilitation of any kinds of crimes. You know, having someone stable in the community is a huge boost in terms of stability. And having some constructive leisure time is also important. Who you hang